Good evening. It's lovely to see you. It's an exciting night here on 7 Sharp because finally we have someone to help control you. Hosking. I've been talking to William in the makeup room and he assures me
he hasn't betrayed any secrets, has he?
Side.
Hasn't betrayed any secrets.
No.
What a lovely man. Everyone, as I said, it's one of the things when he came here a couple of years ago and I had the pleasure of working with him on a show and what I didn't realise at the time, because I was a fan, you know, Denny Crane, Boston Legal, all that stuff, what I didn't realise is how many people just go nuts.
Love him.
You know, and they go, oh yeah, Bill Shatner. Anyway, he's in makeup as we speak. Bill, good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
He used to do his own makeup. That's a bit rough.
I'm sorry.
Are you doing?
You got to powder the inside of your nostrils. People don't do that recently, you know. It's a forgotten art, getting the inside of your nostrils powdered.
Well, listen, you carry on with that, and as long as you're good in a couple of minutes, we'll roll you down here and have a good chat.
I'll only come down if my nostrils are powdered.
Okay, you carry on. Nice to see you again.
Something tells me
could be one of those nights.
Yeah, I have quite a feeling it could be. All right.
Anyway, is William ready? Do we know where's William at?
He's on his way.
Is he on his way?
I'm here.
Oh, fantastic. Do you know the way, William, to the studio?
The build-up to my entrance, I better be good.
Well, I hope so. Just jump in the lift, go down a couple of floors, pop out, turn right. Through the doors.
How about the elevator?
Oh, the elevator, the lift, the elevator. Anyway,
I got the down button now.
Fantastic.
And nothing's happening.
Oh, well, don't worry. If you're still stuck halfway through the ad break, we'll come and rescue you.
Now.
Here we go. We're moving.
What do I do now?
We're moving. See you soon.
2.
Yeah, hit 2.
Hit 2.
Hit 2. 2 and close the door. You're underway.
We should really have people to be doing that for him.
I don't know why we don't have people. He can't be wandering around the building.
He can't be dusting his nostrils,
Jeez,
operating the lift.
This is embarrassing.
What's going on?
Also still to come on 7.
I was doing my own makeup.
It was very good.
We were going to explain the connection between the song, but we don't even need to.
I sing occasionally, but...
you do, and that's amazing. Why would you sing into a light bulb? What was the point of that?
Talk us through it.
There's some light. So a lot of these guys don't want to light you.
No, fair enough.
We noticed you did actually walk in the dark along the corridor and things. We apologise about that.
That's right.
Because
and hit a lift and a button and nothing happened.
But here you are, and it's lovely to see you. Since we last talked, by the way, you've done a movie. It was at Toronto at the film festival the other day.
More than one, actually.
Yeah, you've done more than one movie since. You just like never stopped working.
Yeah.
So the Toronto movie, you're a DJ.
Movie, I think you're referring to is Christmas Horror Story.
The Christmas Horror Story.
That's going to be fun. That's coming out in October. We're in October now, right?
Yeah, we are.
So it's coming out now, and it's a good, fun horror story, and you'll be properly frightened.
A horror story where you're a DJ, is that correct?
Yes, well, you know how DJs are. You know how people behind the desk doing broadcasting are. They can be horrible. It's a fun story. You should go see it. Christmas Horror Story coming out.
What do you do to pick apart? What's important?
To pick apart?
To pick apart.
I usually use a knife and fork.
Right. But when it comes to...
Ask good questions.
Yeah,
Come
okay,
on.
the questions are letting you down already. The quality of the interview is sinking in the early stage. Picking apart for the movies, what are you looking for?
Entertainment. If it's entertaining to me, it should be entertaining to you, but I make so many mistakes. You don't know. I write a lot. I'm doing a lot of documentaries. I'm doing a lot of stuff of my own, selling shows, doing shows now. And the question is, you know, is somebody going to buy it? Well, you don't know. And all you can do, and it's kind of dangerous, like it's being on a springboard. Well, this makes me laugh. I hope the heck it makes you laugh. And how many times have you told a joke and somebody says, that's not funny?
No.
You go, oh dear.
You must have a sense of it by now, though. You must know what works, what
No,
doesn't.
you never know.
Really?
You really don't know.
What was the clincher for Miss Congeniality then?
What was the clincher?
Yeah, what made you do that? I liked that movie, by the way.
Right,
Great.
I have forgotten. I don't deal in anything 6 months prior. The short-term memory just goes to 6 months and that's it.
Always moving forward.
The future is what's in front of us. And in fact, not even that. I've just come from 33 days in Asia. Mostly in Thailand, where it's 95% Buddhist. The moment you can't do anything about the past, You can't do anything about the future. All you can do is say, I think I'll have a drink of water. And that's past. I don't know what the future's holding, but it certainly isn't going to be a drink of water.
You always thought that way?
You know, intuitively I have, because I'm so frightened. You don't know, because I don't hold any pictures. I don't have pictures of myself. I don't have any paraphernalia and stuff like that. I don't like to look at myself. It's all, that moment is gone. And the only moment now in the future is to say, what a beautiful jacket you have.
Fantastic. That's so nice of you to say.
I heard you were dissing his jeans earlier, so we need to talk about that in a second.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a lovely jacket.
If I was 84, I think I'd probably be looking in the mirror. To
well, that's the other thing. Look
you certainly don't look 84.
But the present is I'm here in Auckland in a one-man show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, mustn't forget that this is the present. Yesterday,
gone.
Gone.
All right.
But on Saturday,
it's all on.
That's a little bit in the future, but at least we know that's going to happen.
Come back and talk about it in just a moment.
Right.
William Shatner staying with us for the rest of the program. Other matters cross. Love Boston Legal.
Yeah.
Still love Boston Legal. I know it's in the past, but, you know.
We'll dine out on it.
Still love Boston Legal.
It's on film, which alters the whole philosophical argument about the past and the present. Because it's on film. So the past is now present.
It is indeed. Jeez.
We can relive the past all we want.
No secret, by the way, that Jack Tame loves to flirt pretty much with every celebrity.
Definitely doesn't
This is the
hate
weirdest
William
interview
Shatner.
I've ever been in.
It's strange.
You keep talking about all these other people.
Oh, no.
And I'm sitting
That's
here
because
thinking,
we just want you for the
Robbie
entire
Williams.
show. Yeah, I had to explain who Robbie was.
Robbie Williams? No.
You don't know that. We might. Are you working on just a couple of quick fact checks that you never know are true or not? Are you working on the Leonard Nimoy book?
Yes, I finished it.
Is it good?
It's really good. I wrote the last chapter in which I publish the last note I sent him.
Wow.
It's more moving than and perhaps more revealing than I thought. Anyway, it'll be out February 2nd.
Fantastic. Yeah. And a nice tribute to a great friend.
Oh, yeah. It's about friendship and what a lovely, lovely man he was.
50 years
Second fact, you've signed up allegedly 2017 50th anniversary of the great Star Trek, and there's a cruise. You're going cruise.
You know,
2017.
the weirdest thing is that Star Trek will be 50 years old. I will have played it 50 years ago next year. So they're planning all kinds of things. So somebody said, would you like to go on a cruise and bring your family and entertain some people twice during the week? I thought, well, that sounds like fun. And so I've signed on.
I can imagine the types of people that would go on something like that.
I don't even want to imagine.
Trekkies.
No.
I mean, it must be
don't tell me, you'll
so
frighten me.
Intense for you. Are they still intense, the Trekkies now, as they were?
What kind of people do you think we are?
Do you get that, though? Do you get those intense Trekkie fans still to this day? And what do they do to you?
Nothing.
How do you deal with them?
Sanely, and hopefully they respond. You know? In the same way that large groups of people are coming to, what's the name of the theater?
ASB Theatre.
On Saturday night to see the one-man show called Shatner's World. A lot of people who cared about me and the various things I've done, but also people who want to be entertained and laugh and cry and have a great time on Saturday night will be there. And they're all sane.
Are they?
Most of them are.
The story, where do you start and where do you stop? I mean, when you're trying to encapsulate 50 years of it all in a show, all the stories, highlights, like, you know,
you know, I started here and ended there. It's the thrust of the show is saying yes to life, the joy of life and the yes to life. And saying no is very easy. Saying yes is difficult, as I say in one line. Saying yes to a one-man show in Auckland carries with it a great deal of risk, folks. You know, but the joy of life is in saying yes. So the stories I tell are stories about gorillas, about motorcycles, about life, about love, about death, about comedy. So they aren't like stories of my life. It's stories of the joy of life and the yes. And there's so much laughter and a few tears and a few, hopefully, words of some wisdom or some acknowledgement.
It's what I've got out of you, I think, over the years, is that you have this... I think that's what keeps you young, isn't it? People who perform and love what they do stay young.
I just finished a movie, a small part in a rather strange movie done by veterans who got the money together and have put on a veterans or horror film, and they voted on who they wanted to play this particular part. My name came up, and I said, well, how can I refuse? So I was there. So yeah, it was something new, something totally different. These veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, not older wars, but young guys, voted. They wanted to work with me. How can I turn that down?
Is there still anything else you'd like to say yes to at 84? Is there anything you haven't done?
Yes, you and I haven't intertwined.
Intertwined? It can be arranged.
Can it, Tony?
I'm here to help. Who says no to William Shatner?
In the studio
You're going to erase it?
It can be arranged, quote,
No, she said erase.
Oh, erased.
We'll just leave it like that, shall we?
Or did you say arranged?
Arranged.
Did say arranged.
See if you didn't quite understand the accent, and it could have been so different.
It could have been so different. And that's how misunderstanding in the world. No communication. That's the problem between Australians and Americans.
I think it probably is. Listen, lovely to see you, as always.
Lovely to see you.
Come to the theatre on Saturday.
Saturday night.
Nice to see you again,
ASV
William Shatner.
Theatre. Okay, we're fine.